Welcome back. Let's look at the following case. It's about Ray's neighbour, Bill. He wants to install smart home features to his flat. He saw some innovative designs at a friend's house where the family could switch on the apartment's heating remotely from their smartphones while travelling back from a weekend away. So it will already be warm and cosy when they arrive home. The project goal is clear. Make Bill's home more convenient and smart. Great. Time for planning. The work is new territory for everyone, so Ray sets aside about a month for her planning. The project team includes one engineer, Leah, who will be doing the magic. After some time, the project plan is completed and the confirmed scope includes the following features: remote control of the TV and music player, lights, and air conditioning. The total project is to be completed in 4 months. Bill will be travelling a lot for business, so the house will be mostly free for Leah to work on the project execution. So she starts. Before connecting these devices, Leah will need to program the basics of the application software. During the first month, everything goes well, and Leah completes the basic programming. The work continues with the integration of TV and music. Some small challenges present themselves in the technical work, however, Leah manages to catch up and eventually complete it on time. She moves on to the light control. After working for a few weeks on this feature, Bill comes back and the team gathers to review the created functionality. While reviewing the TV and music control, Bill figures out that parental controls should be added to the entire smart home system, so the kids can control the TV and lights, but not things like air conditioning and music. After all, most kids have a taste in music that parents usually find unbearable. The project team gathers to discuss. Leah explains she will not be able to do that and still complete the project within time and budget. Bill thinks about it and says, "You know what? You can leave the lights for now. Parental control is much more important to me than light control. After all, the latter doesn't bring that much value." Leah responds, "That's okay, but what do we do with the work I already did on light control?" Bill confirms, "Well, let's just leave it for now." Change process rolls again, and Ray makes all the necessary amendments to the plan. Bill departs again to attend an interesting conference, including an exhibition of smart home devices. Seems he is indeed passionate about the topic. Back in the house, Leah starts working on the final feature, air conditioning control. After all, she finds out that the air conditioning device has different software and is not compatible with the smart home application. Leah goes to Ray and shares the issue. She explains the only option is to do this integration, which will take additional time and budget. Change process rolls again as we know it, and Bill approves this over the phone as this is a key feature he desires. Just before the end of the execution, Bill comes back to see the project result. As the team prepares to review the project process together, Bill turns to Ray with another surprise. On the exhibition he attended, he bought an innovative product, a home assistant device. This gadget executes voice commands from distance. Bill found this very useful and now wants this incorporated into the project. Ray, Bill, and Leah have no choice but to go through the change process. Unfortunately, to incorporate it, Lee will need to go back and do some adjustments to the very basic programming she did during the first month. It will take her at least an extra week. But this new gadget seems to be really useful, so the additional time and cost are approved. Finally, after the new device is integrated by Leah, the three gather to review the final product. Ray is happy that after all the changes they can finally show the application to Bill and close the project. After a few minutes, Bill doesn't seem very satisfied with what he sees. He doesn't find the interface colors and the buttons positioned user-friendly and intuitive. Ray explains to Bill that he did not specify this requirement during the planning. He admits this, but nevertheless explains he could not predict it and only realized it now when seeing the final product. The news gets even worse when Leah explains that this is a major change and she would practically need another month to execute it. This, of course, means further increase in the budget, which does not appeal to Bill. Leah says, "If only I knew about this in the first 2 months, it would have been done so easily." The additional costs become too big and Bill decides to stick with the current version regardless. The project is finally completed. Phew, not an easy project for Ray. All the changes to the requirements we observed are positive and essential to the end goal, which is making Bill's home more convenient and smart. However, they lead to significant project inefficiencies, delays, additional costs, wasted work, and worst of all, an unhappy customer. In our next lesson, we will analyze what differentiates such projects from the traditional ones and why waterfall project management may not be the best methodology to apply. See you in a bit.